What's up, my good people? This is Elvis Derry, and I'm back with a fresh and brand new episode. And today we're right at Zanzibar, Paje area, Jambiani, Mfumbwi area.
I'm like a lion, I'm like Simba. Exodus is a new hotel on the island. It used to be called Mfumbwi Lodge. It's newly been renovated over the last year by a group of Welshmen from the UK. The hotel has many different themes. I'm going to show you some of the artwork, some of the secrets we've got today. But yeah, you're welcome. Anytime you come, karibu. So what makes Exodus a little bit unique is the artwork here. So we have international artists that have come from all over the world to collaborate with local artists. This is a big piece that we call Mercy. She's our African, Mama Africa as we call her here. So when we arrived a year ago, the hotel was in a pretty bad state of repair, but we decided to take the project on, and it's nearly finished now. That's our logo. So if you see this logo, you're at Exodus. The front of the hotel has some unique features. So we've got a chameleon here. This is a kingfisher that again is unique to Zanzibar. We've got a hibiscus flower here. And over here, the artist that came from the UK fell in love with our local artist. So they decided to paint him on the wall. And this is a homage to the local fisherman that provides Zanzibar with the fish. A couple of unique things about Exodus is you can see everything growing from aloe vera to tomatoes to papaya to chilies. So we've got a zero waste policy here at the hotel, so we try to make our environmental impact as low as possible. Everything that either gets reused or recycled at Exodus, which I think makes us quite unique, but also the food that we produce. The lemongrass goes into our tea, and the rest of the things go into our cooking here. So we encourage the guests to come and try our unique cuisines. Sort of an African flavour meets infusion food. This is our toilet block. We try to have the nicest toilet block in Africa. This is our pool.
If you come to the island, if you come to the island, you can see the Rasta, you can see the nature.
Which also contains a bar. Perfect for large events. The bar has ample space for swimming, but also for people to stay and enjoy the... I guess the thing that makes us unique here is, as you can hear, there's no noise, whereas if you're in Paje or near Jambiani in the village. But aside from the monkeys and the birds, there's not much noise here. Again, we've got a change room here which is under final construction. We're building a unique open hot tub down the bottom end there. And on the other side there's going to be a place called Kumbatia. Kumbatia means embrace in Swahili, and there'll be a yoga sanctuary and some self-contained bungalows on the other side. This material is used all around the pool, and on the side of the buildings here is called Tanga stone. It comes from the mainland, so it comes from obviously the area of Tanga. So we've tried to use and incorporate as much natural building materials from the island of Zanzibar or Tanzania. Again, makes us quite unique. You can see our swinging beds, they're taken down at the moment because it's still the rainy season. The rain has been against us for the last month, but if you want to come into the restaurant area, again, apologies for the mess, but you can see the spray painting here from the international artist again, slightly different. And above here, there's going to be a DJ booth. This gentleman that is actually sleeping over here is a famous international musician.
nami nataka kusema.
His name is Benny. Maybe you can get him on a guitar for you. This guy's a blogger from Kenya, Benny. Okay. So it's quite a large venue. We anticipate up to 2,000-3,000 guests here at capacity. We've had weddings here, sports tours. Yes, we're looking at those type of big markets, volunteer groups, etc. I'll take you inside the house now. So anyone who checks into Exodus, most of the hotels you ask you for a photograph or ID. We wanted to do something a little bit different. So you take a unique photograph here with you in this position, something like this. Some of the artwork you can see here is by local artists. So this is an art gallery down in Jambiani. Highly recommend you visiting that. It's down in the village. It's by a guy called Eric and a guy called Kelly. We're lucky here to have the pool table. Again, we've got some unique artwork here. We got some, this is from North Africa. We call her Cleopatra. So this was done in a collaboration between artists from Wales, Karma Graffiti, with a local artist here called Albanos. Albanos is a little bit unique as well, the artist that works for us. Sadly, Albanos was born without the ability to speak. So this is his latest piece of work. So again, this is a homage to the local Maasai that actually work for us. We've got 3 Maasai that work here on site that manage our security right now. They're from the mainland, but the Maasai have become very influential on Zanzibar, as you probably have seen. So this is to kind of uphold some of their traditional values and show their hunting skills. Each room has got an animal theme. The hotel at capacity right now can hold 44 guests. We market ourselves right now as a high-end boutique hostel. So this is the Peacock room. And again, this artwork has been done by local artists. So I think that makes us a little bit unique. We haven't got pictures on the walls, we've got art on the walls. So we call this the elephant room. So we've got the bush baby, the gecko, the mermaid room, the elephant, the rhino. I'll show you the upstairs rooms now, and you can get a bit of a feel. We've got the luxury of being able to change our bed layout depending on the nature of the guests. So if the guests would prefer a king-size bed or a double bed, we can actually accommodate that. We've got a carpenter that works on site. So this is the giraffe room. All the upstairs rooms come with ensuite bathrooms. And our prices range from $26 to $31 with breakfast. You've got the high-end art on the walls. So this is a homage to Kitenge, which is the African pattern design. So what the artist has done is sort of mash up Kitenge with giraffes, I guess, or twigas as they're called. So we've got here the mother giraffe, the father and the baby. So this is a Tanzanian style of street art, very similar to the bush baby room downstairs. So this is quite unique artwork to Tanzania. There's 5 different types of art that is exhibited mainly in sort of come out of Africa. This is one of them. This is the rhino room. We've also got an on-site masseuse on site. I'll take you to her area. This is the upstairs bar. We've actually got 3 bars on site, but we're going to expand to a 4th bar very soon. We've got DSTV as well, for those who like Sky satellite television. Got all the sports package. So one of the guys is actually setting up the first Man United supporters club in this part of the world. We've currently got 15 members. So if anyone supports Man United and wants to get involved, please get in touch. The massage room that I mentioned to you earlier It's in its final stages of construction. That's a good view. I guess what makes our bar unique up here is that you're in the canopy of the trees. I think a lot of the new hotels, they have a tendency to cut all the trees down before they start. We've tried to incorporate the trees that have been here for over 20, 30 years into our design. So got everything from neem to German almonds. And the fruit that comes from the trees, again, we incorporate that into our cooking cuisine. So we actually got homemade Exodus juice that comes from here. This work was actually done by a famous Spanish artist that came and volunteered his services to collaborate. It's a very unique piece of artwork. We're actually expecting a lot of guests from Kenya actually. We do a lot of sports stuff here for rugby, so we get lots of rugby players come to stay. I can't show in the other rooms, so you'll have to keep that a surprise. We've got guests, but there's Exodus, and hopefully you'll come and join us one day.